Perfect time of day for the ego, eh, Captain? It's beautiful. That's beautiful, isn't it, Captain? Just the one ego today. That's where it's looking on down there, eh? That's funny. That is really, really funny. How's life? Who are you listening in today? What have you been up to? And what are you going to get up to? It's Friday. Life's great, isn't it? Hey, sun keeps shining every morning. Sun keeps setting every night or every evening. For the nighttime, yesterday, wow, what a beautiful moon. So lucky to have a moon to look at nighttime. Seeing which stars and which planets stand out, let themselves be recognized. The stars, coincidentally, we look up to. Coincidentally, we look up to the stars, don't we? Huh? Some people's so far looking up to the stars that they're worried about whether following particular stars is suitable or bad for their reputations. Wow. Isn't life great? What stars do you follow? Wow, it's windy up here today. Blue sky hanging above the Mediterranean. Grey skies hovering over Granada. Good damn it. Hey? Wow. I must have done a good job for myself. Telling all the peoples to fuck off and leave me the fuck alone. Because, like, yeah, it's great. What a weight off the shoulders. Finally, some divvies. They get some message. It's great. Life. I loves it. Where I am? Wow. Mentally, physically, spiritually? Wow. Life's beautiful. And I'm reminded very often it only takes a bit of effort. That's all it takes. A wee bit of effort. Back in the day, I remember growing up and people would say, you'll get by with a smile like that. Well, with this smile, at the age of 44, I've done fucking great. Wow. Hey, Captain, you likes my smile, don't you? But see, Captain seems to be a little bit more affectionate when I'm like pissed off, you know? When I'm pissed off, when I'm depressed, when I'm like just laying back, no interest in doing fuck all. Captain Jack's there to remind me, come on, bud. Yeah? You're the adventure. Without you, I'm dog food. That's what my Captain Jack says to me when he laughs in my face as he sees they were walking down, as he sees that I've got his lead, as he sees that I've got my boots on, my shorts on, my t-shirt on. He says, right, we're going to town. And Captain Jack's great like that. My worst fear in life for some time now is not being capable for Captain. But as time goes by, I know that I'm capable for him. I give me life for Captain Jack, I would. Fucking too right, I would. Ah, fucking too right. He's got the best life that I've known a dog to have. Really. And just put it on the camera. Put a camera on him. You know, watch him strut around. Watch how free he is and what he gets up to from his level. And you'd understand. You'd agree with me. Especially as we move into times where slavery is an extreme criminal. Although, you know, like people who forget what slaves are. Yo, Purple Lucky's in the house. Yo, Purple Lucky. You'll have to forgive me for, yeah, I'm holding back on spanners. Yeah. I know you be coming to this channel. You've never caused any upset to this channel from day one. You're cool. It's not about you. Yeah. I want people that I've spoken to on panel. I want those people that respect. They've got channels, and you know, like how they respect their channel. That's what I'll be getting into next. You know, sharing the respect. I think there's a lot of pressure on people's, and it takes away a little bit of that spice when everybody's blue. We end up subscribing to stupid things just because we're blue. We fill up our subscription lists, and then we don't have access to the ones that we want to be listening and interacting with. And this is why, you know, like many times in the last 2 years that I've been playing on YouTube, many times when I get a hissy fit with one person, I delete everybody's, recognizing that it is only me here. It is only me and my madness sharing with the world. Other people doing what they doing from their little corners of the world. And it's those people who share 110% who they are, what they're doing. Never mind what everybody else is doing. Those that are concerned about their own well-being. That's the ones I want on board. Those that will look after themselves will more than likely be ready for an apocalypse. Those that are dependent and manipulated and manipulating, those people's, sorry, capitalizing, exploiting, not welcomed. Hmm? Life is what it is. And so we go back to the stars. What star sign are you? I remember, I remember nearly every week when this channel first started, every week going in on people's, what's your star sign? What's your star sign? I don't give a fuck about your age and your gender. What's your star sign? Once I know what your star sign is, I'll understand a little bit better whether you're male or female. I'll make my own sound judgments. Hey, Purple Aki, thanks for asking. Captain Jack is living the life. Grizzles, he's feeling a bit of spice. Yeah. If, if, a big if I had been rolling the way I'd imagine I'd be rolling with the team of people that I'd formed since I was in Spain, I was hoping and thinking that when I first came to this place, those people would recognize that I'm doing what they set out to do, but they can't do. And with simple encouragements and invitations from my experiences and knowledges that between the group of peoples, they would be able to blossom and create an environment sustainable. It wasn't intentional, but it does make sense. I mean, the people that I'm referring to are people that like to recycle, reclaim, rehome, and all these things. Renege on things. Yeah, do you like that expression? Reneging. Yeah. Well, none of that really bothers me much, yeah, because my life just continues. Yeah, little installments of mixed emotions based on what I'm going through. It's perfectly human. I'm perfectly normal. In the extremes of where I am and what I'm tolerating and going through and encouraging, it's expected to have wild emotions and wild senses. And then when confronted with a different culture or a different language, it's very, very easy to get things misinterpreted. Coming to YouTube, I recognize there's a bunch of actors. There's a bunch of two-face folks on YouTube. Same as every aspect of life. We're going to encounter that. But what I experienced on YouTube was the more honest I am, the more straight up I am about myself, the more people want to twist it. So, a few times, I've given a few little twisters. You know, that's as simple as that. Reactions to your actions, ladies and gentlemen. And it's beautiful. The games of life, absolutely beautiful. Survival of the fittest and those that can carry themselves. And that's where I get my respects from peoples. It doesn't matter if I'm in the virtual realm of YouTube or if I'm walking down this mountain. I got my wits about me. I got my senses. I don't need to buy into all that technology to become like a technology dude like Batman. I don't need to think that I'm Clark Kent or fucking Peter Parker's. And I don't need to pump up like a no nigga. No nigga is a complete fucking divvy for pumping his body up to the extent that he did. You don't do him no good. You don't look good for it. And it came to no purpose. It's not like he's going to battle. It's not like he was a fighter. He was just steroids and fucking greedy. Weight gain. You know why? Probably same as most of the other ones. Because they weren't hard enough in school. And so now they make up for it. Pussios. That's what I says. The machine moves you. And if you've been going to the gym, like some people's I know, well then you're an android. You're moving like a machine tells you to move. You're not moving with your own instincts and your own freedom and your own expressions. You're moving under manipulation, how the system and how the machine needs to know everybody's moving. But so learning this, when I was, 11, 12 years of age, when the sports instructor was saying, no, you're not coming into the gym. Your bodies aren't developed yet. You'll wait on pumping weights. And when I recognized him saying that our bodies are growing, that, like we shouldn't be going to the gym, we shouldn't be doing these fucking strenuous, athletic, fucking crazy shits. We shouldn't be doing that stuff. So I stopped doing things like that. Stopped wanting to do things like that. I wanted to march in uniform. Have guns and grenades. That's what I wanted. Yeah? Because swords and chainsaws are for the movies. And so you see these old men that spend their lives in and out of jail, doing their robbing, doing their drugs, doing their alcohols, and then they retire by buying loads of toys. Toys. Weigh themselves down. Now they've got. But who's burgling them? It's not like we can do the burglaries like was done in the 70s and 80s. or even the 90s. So I laughed a lot. I laugh a lot, a lot, a lot. I laugh because the systems are weird. And the people that encourage and fall into that system, are they weird? In my opinion, very weird. Very, very, very. Hola, amigos. Oh, buen día. Buen tarde. Es bueno. Un año más. Hoy. Guapo. ¿Cómo estás, pequeño? Antes tú tenías un terrier. ¿Sí? ¿Es bueno? ¿Contento? Muy bien. Yo, Bambi, AMG rider. Wow, cool. AMG, did I rant on you a few days ago? Hmm? Because I heard you in somebody else's chat talking about me. That's what I expect. You can talk to me straight up if you only tried. If you only tried, you could talk to me straight up. The thing with a lot of people's is they want everything in a microchip form. Hmm? But life don't come in microchip form. I tell you, mate. Yeah, I was surprised how many grapes I could eat. Yeah, I was surprised that whole bunch, no problem. I thought I'd be shitting through the eye of a needle, but no, nope. The same as like today when I ate a cucumber. It's like yeah, I've always stayed clear of cucumber. And grapes have never really been a fruit that I don't think I'd ever buy grapes. Maybe a couple of times. It's like them pippy seeded friggin' fruits. I never really liked them. Huh? Hey, Bambi, it was nice to tune in to you again today. A Freaky Friday. Yeah. And as I've always shared, one of my aliases in my early days of free parties, squat parties, house partying, group of mates, if call them mates, people I was hanging around with at the time, at various parties, a list of everybody getting nicknames, you know. And I was landed with Freaky Fairy. Yeah. So it's always quite fun listening to folk using Freaky. Because for me, I've always been fond of getting freaky. Do you know what, AMG Rider? Yeah, many months ago, when Pork Chops mentioned that he's coming to Spain, I was enthusiastic and wanted to make an effort to go see. But over time, over time, it's just like I don't know. It just hasn't revealed that ways. When it was explained the demands on family holiday, you know, it's a family holiday. Simple as. Hmm? I don't need to be going interrupting family holidays. Not my family. Wow, that sea looks fresh. Come on, Captain, I need a bath. I'm going for a swim. Come on. I'm going to get naked on the beach and have a bath. I hope there's plenty of objections. This cloud arrived too early, so it's trapping the heat in. So everything's got all clammy. Whee! It's a nonsense grass and exposed himself. Jimmy, how are you doing, Jimmy? How's your bumper spots, Jimmy? Yippee-ki-yay, finally. Oh, that beer's still there. Wow. I left that beer there months ago. Still no boat. Boat's not been returned yet. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? Yeah, this fella never shows his face. All right. But I might give him a chance. All right. I'm going to go for a swim.
Oh, hello. I was going to knock your teeth out, but you ain't got any teeth, have you? So that fucks that one off.
What?
Well, my plan.
What have
I
you
had this
fucked up?
plan. I was gonna devise. I was gonna knock all your teeth out, but then I realised you ain't got none. So what do you what do you
All
reckon
right.
I should do? Do you reckon? Can you help me with my plan? I was gonna go
About
after
what?
this man called Mountain Man. I was gonna go after him. Man called
Right.
Mountain Man, Steve. Thought
Yeah.
maybe you could give me some advice as to how to go after him.
Yeah, he's down on the beach now. Yeah, he's about to get naked. Yeah, you can come after him while he's naked in his birthday suit. Yeah,
It's
born
his
naked,
birthday.
die naked.
Are you getting? Is he naked for Johnny's birthday today?
I'm getting naked for Johnny's birthday. Yeah, happy
Why are you
birthday,
called
Johnny.
Freaky Fairy?
Why Freaky Fairy? Well,
Fairy,
for
fairy,
special
fairy or
fairy.
flairy?
Yeah, fairy, fairy, as
Are
in
you
like
a fairy?
Tinkerbell, as in Tinkerbell. That sort of fairy.
Are you a fairy? Or are you calling somebody else a fairy?
Oh no, 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 no! I'm a proud, loud fairy. Definitely. Yeah.
Fairy like takes it up the back door. Fairy or
Oh
I don't
no,
know. I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no, 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 no. That's criminal. No, that's illegal. No, I wouldn't be doing things like that. No, 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 no. I'm not one of them fairies. What it was, right? Back in the early rave days, yeah, we were all getting high on ecstasy, magic mushrooms, MDMA, LSD, smoking loads of weed and stuff like that. Yeah, getting drunk with each other, sharing each other's girlfriends and family members. Next thing you know, yeah, is like you get aliases. You know, and because I've gone through like most of those things that I described, you know, it's like I was definitely a freaky fairy in comparison to
So,
the private fairy or the scared fairy or the, you know, like, yeah.
so you're a bit of a swinger then?
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, put a bit of punani in front of me when I was a teenager in my 20s and 30s. I was all over that, all over it. It wouldn't matter how
Like
many was in there before me.
Austin Powers, like Austin Powers, like the.
No, don't be silly. He puts on too much makeup. He's too much of a
He
fucking
put
thing,
that
yeah.
girl
I'm
in a
stinky.
stringer, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, good swing eyes. No, I'm too stinky, yeah. I was the Stinky Steve Freaky Fairy.
Why don't you just jump in the sea and have a wash?
That's what I'm about to do. Look, I just got my shorts off. I just took my
No,
clothes off. I'm stood here blooming naked, look.
I don't want to. Be careful. You might get a YouTube thing. Yeah.
I'm not going to show you my full nudity. I'd show you a bit of leg. Do you get me? I'd show you a bit of arm or
And
my
you,
body.
then you get
My
worried
features.
that some fish might chew on your tackle.
Well, that's the idea, isn't it? Yeah, all them cleaning fish, all them fish that do all
They're
the
gonna,
body cleaning. You
they're
know,
gonna,
that's what
gonna
I'm
get
going in
sucked
for.
off by a fish.
Well, not a fish, about 100 fish come and feed off me every
Oh,
time I
mate,
go in there.
Steve, man, I think that you've done too much of those mushrooms in the past, man.
Yeah, but you know what? You're eating the salmon, you're eating the tuna, you're eating the
Oh
sardines and the
no, I don't want
octopus.
to eat the salmon. I know what they're doing. That's just put me off fish food for life, man. I hope they can't travel across. Oh, I'll just eat them quickly before they can
Oh,
travel across
yeah.
the sea.
Ship shape and Bristol fashion. Freaky Fairy in the house. So you keep talking your style. I'm going for a bath and get wet for you, all right? I'll come back and tell you
Oh,
about the
mate.
mermaids. I'll come back and tell you about the mermaids.
You need some more mushrooms for that. Well, I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some if I'm gonna speak to you about bloody mermaids. I heard they were quite vicious. Apparently, mermaids they charm you into the sea with their sexy body. They say, "Don't you love my sexy body?" You're like, "Oh yeah, I love your sexy body." And you go up and you kiss them, and they pull you into the water and fucking drown you like a crocodile. I don't know what they do with you after you're dead, though. Maybe they're just pure evil, man. Just kill you for the sake of it. See the difference between a predator, like an animal predator, like a crocodile, is that they don't kill you for fun. They kill you because they want to eat you. Whereas some humans, they kill people and then they just throw the body away. Fucking waste, man. There was a case, I think, a while back where a woman killed her husband, and at least she had the decency to feed the body to the lions. So, I mean, it didn't go to waste. Now, that I can understand. You're giving to nature. Just killing someone and dumping the body in a bin bag and waiting for the dustman to pick it up, that's just disrespectful. I think people should, grow a pair and give back to nature. A bit like what
Nature?
Steve,
Nature?
yeah, say
What?
what nature.
Nature?
I was just talking about lions and stuff.
Oh yeah, they playing. They playing this weekend, I think, aren't they? The Lions.
NBL fan club. I don't do porn bombing. I'm sorry, I can't. It's not my style. Uh, Even if I don't get on with a geezer, I don't porn bomb anybody. If I do that, I lose all credibility. Because I don't show my face for one, so it's difficult enough getting on some channels. If I get a reputation for porn bombing, I'm fucked. Well, not that fucked, but just a bit of an inconvenience. Free the trolls. Hmm. What is a troll, man? Seriously, everyone's got their own vision of a troll. Even Decker's got his own vision. He calls them river trolls. For me, the perception of a troll is not someone that winds people up online. It's someone which goes above and beyond, like getting all their details, calling up their neighbours, making up lies, saying living next door to a speedo, calling their workplaces, really creepy stuff. I think that's what I consider a troll, not someone that just annoys someone in the comments online, and even people that got opinions, like the narrative destroyer, truth seekers. People have been calling them trolls. They ain't trolls. They just tell it from their side, from their point of view. And the more opinions we got, the more we can help us make up our own opinions. So
Right.
opinions are like us.
I agree with you about narrative destroyer part 2. Yeah, because I've seen him since I've been on YouTube. Yeah, I think he started a little bit a few months after myself, or came voice on YouTube, and yeah, he, like, for me, I like him. I like what he does. He personally pays attention. He personally puts his personal opinion. He's not brought or persuaded by anybody. He's doing what he's doing, and that takes a lot of fucking respect. Do you get me? Yeah. I've
He came back as well.
I've singled him out, right, for grounds of like, he may have had bad habits. He may still have bad habits. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, he's an individual that stands up as an individual. He hasn't got anybody else's voice. Yeah, he's got his own voice. You can see his face, and he's 110. Yeah, that's what I like about narrative destroyer.
Well, yeah, he went for a stage where I think he was being targeted, and then he came back. That's why I respect the fact that he came back. See, when you're getting attacked, at first it's a bit of a shock, but it's how you deal with it. I think that's about experience. When somebody attacks me, the first thing I do is I go calm. I go completely calm, because I know my first response, anger, is the wrong one. And that's what the attackers are looking for. I've got to calm down and think exactly how I'm going to deal with this situation, and assess it and see how bad it is. Narrative destroyer. That's why he got narrative destroyer too. I think the first one he got taken down and he lost a bit of enthusiasm. Then he came back. And I always respect the people, in fights, when they keep getting up. You can't win every fight, but you can give 100% of your heart. And that's all I look for in a fight. And they give it 100%.
Yeah, all and not in handsome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, them not a fighter. Them just frontline.
Well, yeah. For example, we'll take. I won't say his name. I'll say his nickname, Roxy. If you're going to handpick fights, you can win due to your size, training, experience. That's not a fighter. A fighter's someone that will
Correct.
fight anyone, anytime, any place,
Correct.
whether they're
Yeah.
big or smaller, and they
I,
don't underestimate anyone. So sometimes I've underestimated people. That's when it's really fucked up.
yeah.
And I've learned the hard way. Learned the hard way. Man. Anyway,
Yeah.
sometimes I've fought smaller people thinking this will be a breeze. They've been the hardest little cunts I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, and then you get the
And
biggest of them,
bigger
and they just
people.
fall over on the fucking on a gesture. You don't even hit
Oh
them.
mate,
They fucking
I've
down
had
on the floor.
bigger people. I thought, fucking hell, I mean, with this geezer, he's a fucking monster. And I thought, I'd have this person over the small geezer any day of the week, man. Whilst
Mm.
after a few minutes in there.
I covered a situation personal to myself like that when I was a teenager. Yeah, I covered it a few months ago. It's one thing that I'm sad about of my experiences when I was like hanging around, getting drunk, and doing that towny stuff. You know, the group of lads that I was hanging around with, they all told me that this fella was cracking on my sister. So I goes in and gives him a fucking couple of, like, you stay the fuck away from my sister, like. And then, afterwards, and even to this day, I remember he was one of them homosexual fellas. Do you get me? Yeah, he was one
Fucking
of
hell.
them ones. So there was no way that he was cracking on to my sister. It was like these freaking, he's like these trolls that just want to dig, and see you targeted by other people's, or see the dramas from a spectator's point of view. Yeah, and it's exactly the same thing. Do you get me? Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah.
Even to this day, like I said, that is one thing I remember. Like I always knew he was, homosexual. Do you get me? Yeah, or bisexual. Yeah, no, he wasn't bisexual. He was homosexual. Do you get me? Yeah, he only liked boys. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the same thing goes. Like even big people, they can still, I
But
don't underestimate big people either. And I mean,
Jimmy,
sometimes you might get lucky in a big person, he might
yeah,
not be able to fight, but then you're in with someone that can fight, and he'll kick me from here to the other side of the football pitch.
yeah. The thing is, yeah, this fella was huge. Do you get me? Yeah, he was double the size of everybody else of our age groups. Do you get me? Yeah, he was double the size.
Yeah.
Like everybody knew he was that way in life. And for me, it was like, what was, like them people that antagonize that situation or encourage that situation.
Oh
For
yeah,
them,
big people sometimes they get the brunt of being bullied because people like
I
to
never had the
pick
respect
on them.
from them peoples. I never had any respect from them peoples. I was always like this clown for them, like, yeah, the stunt man, like throw him in, like he's good for it. And yeah, happy days. So I relate to that one. Yeah, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And don't judge a book by its cover.
Sometimes, yeah, but I'll just treat everybody the same. Small people, big people. As I'm getting older, I'm probably going to have to think about things a little bit more differently. This
Just
YouTube is easier
hello,
to threaten people. I don't like to threaten people
cat
on
there a
YouTube.
minute.
Really, it's just too easy. Man.
Yeah, hello,
Threatening
and
it,
then
nothing's going to happen.
hello,
Yeah, but
Travis. Hello, Bud
the real,
Files.
even when I wind you up, I'm just having a little bit of crack. Sometimes you're having a bit of a meltdown, and
Yep.
I
I know
just,
that about you, Jimmy. Jimmy, I know that about you. Yeah, you've been trying to tease me since friggin' you first started talking to me. Do you get me? Yeah, you latched on to that Ronan Nick Williams stuff. You latched on, so you latch on to most things that other people are
yeah, but
going
I
on
don't
about.
take it that
Right?
seriously. At the end of the day, like
Right.
you do your thing in
Yeah,
Spain, and I'll take the piss, and people take the piss out of me. But like,
that's
am I
right,
actually
Jimmy.
ever going to meet you face to face, like in the same like square meters? I think the chance is about 99.9% no. It's all just
Get me?
fucking fun, bit of a laugh.
The
We're all
things that I'm
adults, and
physical about, the things that I'd be raising my fists about, if I seen you hurting me dog, if I see you hurting other people's animals, they're vulnerables, they're women and their children's, if I seen you in a gang bullying one individual, that's the sort of time that I stand up and start throwing my weight around. Do you get me? Yeah? But
yeah, but
normally
it's
I see
very.
it before it's
Even if I
happening.
saw it on YouTube, I'm only limited to what I can do, man. It's a worldwide platform, this man. I'm the other side. Probably even further away from you, or closer. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking
But you
miles,
know,
we're countries
you,
apart, man.
mate,
I
you
mean,
know
I speak
yourself, yeah?
about it.
it only costs like what the most expensive airplane ticket is what 1,500 maybe 2,000 pound for anywhere in the world. You know for a fact, yeah, people have got money to throw away. Yeah, if you're in part of a circle, yeah, it's nothing to gather 2,000 pounds to go off and fly off to make that digital fucking recordings. You get me? There is nothing. Yeah, two thousand
Suppose,
pounds
but
is a
then
fucking day's earnings. When I was on the streets in Bristol, I could earn 2 grand a day. Yeah, and I did that for many of people's. You know,
if you
wake up
was
in the
doing
morning,
that to
nothing in my
fight an
pocket.
unnecessary battle, that'd be 2 grand a day. You'd be up in the air fighting unnecessary battle, and 2 grand a day you'd be losing.
Right, but
It's
that's
just,
like,
unless you actually did have to do it to make a point to, because for business reasons. But apart from that, for a YouTube beat, fuck that one. Fuck that.
you get me?
Ugh.
But people will though. You've seen, like for me in the last 2 years that I've seen YouTube, do you know? I seen Fighting Irish commenting, pay him 2 grand. That's what he was saying to Nick Williams. Yeah, he'd take 2 grand to come over and sort me out. Do you get me? Yeah. So it's like some people could and would take things like that serious. Do you get me? Yeah? Nick Williams ain't that fucking sick a character. Yeah, he's sick, but he's not going to part with fucking 2 grand to hurt
I've not
somebody.
seen him on YouTube for ages. I think he's starting to enjoy himself. Probably fuck
Nah,
YouTube off.
he overdosed, mate. He's dead. He died.
Seriously, because I haven't heard him on WhatsApps or anything.
It's the only way he'd be off of YouTube. The only way. He died, mate.
Well,
He was
no,
committed to
he took a lot of time off YouTube, and he messaged me here and there saying it was up to every month or so. I haven't heard from him for months. I think he's just got found a new life. And hang on a minute,
yeah. I hope he fell in love.
I've
That's
got to
what
go.
I'm
I've got
hoping.
something going on around me.
Okay. Safe travels. Thanks for joining. Yeah. So for myself, yeah, he's either falling in love. That's what I'd like to think. You know, he's found himself a nice, yeah, bit of the jungle, and he's relaxing, growing his own weed, not getting robbed. Yeah, that's the things that he'd enjoy. I mean, he's a man that likes the power, and the fact that he'd got good wealth. You know, he comes from good stock, and yeah, he'd be very very well suited in third world environments, where he's the man with the power, big tall fella. Oh yeah. So I spoke up to this Friday evening. For me, I don't stink. Cool, I don't stink. Having a daytime sleep today, I put the wrong blanket on me and I sweated a bit. And then walking down, I could smell my armpits. And so I said, fuck that. There's the sea looking so nice and inviting to me. I'm going to recycle some time. See, personally, that is quite a gentleman's talk there with Jimmy. He got off his chest, he's a piss taker. And I've told him I know he's a piss taker. That's cool. But like, let me emphasize on that though. Why I get agitated with Jimmy. Because half the time he's listening to what other people are teaching him. He hasn't got time to sit and listen to me going on like I do. Yes, T1. My PayPal link, fella. Nice one. The only one person that ever posts me a PayPal account is T1. I mean, like, I don't even have to talk about PayPal or money and things like that, yeah? Anytime T1's in my chat, he's always posting the PayPal link. And he's not he's not like doing it sneaky neither. You know, he's doing it out of respects. He's doing it out of the fun of living and life and sharing. And I think he recognizes something of the unspoken or things that I promote. I think he recognizes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be eating his dinner money. I'm not a bully taking his dinner monies. I never did take anybody's dinner money. As I travel through YouTube channels and I speak with peoples, I don't keep no secrets, but I don't do no gossiping when I go places. I don't talk about things generally that's got things to do with other people. I don't normally talk about things that go on in this chat. But I am always warning people. Whoa, you know, like I'm one of them toxic fellas. You know, like a lot of people don't really want to listen to me. They want to see things, but they don't want to listen. And even less people want to actually talk and have conversation. So when people do be inquisitive, they get all the answers, all the answers, and it's brilliant. I tell you what, who said that? Who said that? The fan club. Right then, you see, a lot of people take for granted the social benefit system, the banking system, you know, the credit system. Many people take for granted this thing and then forget that their debts are generally passed on to everybody else. The reason everything's so expensive is because everywhere is in debt, because the amount of older generations, they've consumed all the wealth. Now the wealth that's available is a dog eat dog. But that happened before any of us were born. None of us are responsible for the way the society's turning out or turned out for any one of us. The only things we're responsible for are the things that we carry. What we carry. If one person can get away with saying things, everybody can get away with saying it. That's equality. And don't remember, ladies and gentlemen, I love and I promote equality. Hey, Anne. Hey, good evening. It's 12 minutes past 6 in the evening here on the Granada coast, sunny Spain. Although, as you can see, it's a bit overcast. But blue skies towards Africa. Yes, 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 Jamie Sawyer. Cool, dear. Do you know what, right? Listening to the people that get the gyro here in Spain, if you're willing to work from 6 in the morning until, what is it, 3 in the afternoon, well, then, like, for 15 days a month, well, then that's brilliant. That's a really, really brilliant system. And I agree with it. But for me, I don't want to leave Captain Jack at home while I go to work. Same as I don't want to leave Grizzles at home when I go to work. So for me, it's like as much as I want and I kind of need that unemployment assistance, I'm a little bit too proud and stubborn to go for it. Happy New Year, Jamie Sawyer. I forgot to sing you happy birthday. So Happy New Year. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. Thank you, Anne. I do try to maintain a reality of what I've learned, which is where it's frustrating when people want to twist my wording, my expression, my action. When they want to twist, I know full well. I honestly feel that my awareness and consciousness, like Psych Ward said on release, you know, like it's not a crime to be aware and conscious. But just relax. Stop getting triggered. Stop getting upset about things. Relax. And I said straight away, give me a license to smoke and grow my own weed, and I'll be silent. But while the world is corrupted and they corrupting me, making me a criminal because I smoke weed, listen, and they say, well, that's a different department. Yep. So I thank you. And I do warn you, you know, like sometimes when I'm upset, when I'm attacking, I'm the most sickest, vilest talking. But it's all talk. It's the adult level of YouTube, you know, which is being slowly eradicated from us because people don't want to talk to their own groups and age groups. They want to mix and mingle with all age groups. For me, I don't. I don't. Yeah. For me, if you have something that you understand and appreciate from me, then that's up to you to translate to your youth. I do not speak a language suitable for innocence. For innocent peoples, I don't have that vocabulary. And so that's why I've always gone interactive diary, and this is not for youth. A lot of people complained at me when I had an age restriction. So everything was all plus 18s. A lot of people don't have the experience of putting their phone into 18 plus mode. And so therefore, taking in consideration other people's and what they wanted to listen to and what they wanted to view, I very rarely age restrict things. Because people are less inclined to be reading the descriptions and the about page and the community page, there's very little point in putting heart-to-heart words there. Because, yeah. Wow, excuse me. A lot of messages just came in. Okay, there's the fan club wanting a rant. Hello, Mice Green. Kick the door in, holding a pip for him. Live and love. That's what me say. Do what you like, when you like, and what you can of that government a hunger game. Would this better believe it? Whoa! Are you serious, Jamie? Huh? Is Jimmy giving you a fucking 24 ban? Wow. Thank you very much, Anne. Thank you very much. Exactly my point, exactly my argument. The people that are arguing with the governments and the systems, look where they're getting everything from the air that they breathe to the transport. Where do they get these things? You know? And this is what I've been saying to the peoples. You know, if you're going to arguing with a free man, yeah, you best be fighting your own and arguing your own. You can't be fighting for and arguing with somebody else because then you're just a corporate and you're the system. If everybody knows the right way, well, then it's common knowledge and second nature to live like that. Hello, UK laddie. Well, do you know what it is, Anne? There's a lot of people that will use what I've got to say to make content or to change their ways. There's a lot of people that will use me as their inspiration. They won't admit it verbally, but we see it. The people that really, really have followed this channel, they'll tell you they've seen it so much. They've seen lots of people using what I'm doing, using what I'm saying, using what like what I offer, and they play on it for months and months, for years, for 2 years now. Some of them been playing on it, but them not living up to it, and they be recording it for other people's for later dates, because they're not here and now. Yeah, they're 10 years ago, they're 40 years ago, full of hate and resentment rather than purpose and moving on. Like justice is served just like karma. Yes, 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 little lady, crazy, crazy purple Kirby lady. Yes, yes, welcome to me beach. Right. Well, the last message I read was coming in from Travis. And Travis, good sir. Um, my phone cut out. So what happens is I've had a bath. Yeah, I've had a swim in the sea. Okay, a little dip. When Jimmy was on panel, if you rewind, yeah, you'd hear Jimmy on panel. You'd see him on panel, and what do you call it? He didn't show his face. And but yeah, whilst he was on panel, I jumped in for a bath. Yeah. Follow them tunnels all the way through the mountain, and you'll get to my place. Buenas tardes. Capitán, mi amor. Yep, there's that message at 6:24, 6 minutes ago. So yeah, Travis, I have a little bath when I comes down most times. Most times, and the sea's refreshing like that, I'll have a bath. I'm not much of a swimmer because I want to see the fish underneath. I want snorkels and masks. I want wetsuit and flippers and a harpoon and stuff like that. Otherwise it's just like, ugh. I'm not a surface swimmer. I never was a surface swimmer in the swimming pool. I always much preferred swimming underwater. Actually feels quite good doing them back scratches like Captain Jack does when he pisses on something. Just kick loads of stones back, yeah? Get your foot and just kick loads of shit back. It's brilliant. Hang on, we'll wait until we get to the bush before I catch up on messages. I got the sun shining bright in my eyes, and it is fucking bright, and it is head on. It's beautiful. Like I was saying, life is so beautiful. Life is great. And the adventures that go through, spiritual, mental, physical, it's to die for. I loves it. I brought a jacket down because it was cold when I was leaving my place. And so tonight, walking home is going to be about that temperature. So if I want to sit down walking home, yeah, if I want to sleep on the side of the road, at least I've got a jacket. I'd much prefer trousers. I've got this thing that I like to have my legs covered when I'm sleeping. I'm not so bothered about having my body covered, but when there's flies and mosquitoes around, then I do want a blanket. Yeah, Captain Jack, squeeze one out. That'll be cooked by the time we get back. Next time we pass this road. Ha ha ha. Stinky ass. It's not very often he shits there. I don't think I've ever seen him shit there, actually. He's got his favorite toilet in these laneways up here, where all the other dogs shit. Right. Shade. Beautiful. Yep, I lost signal. Lost signal, I did, Purple Lady. A few blues was handed out. That's correct, Jamie, Travis, Robert Lee. A few blues was handed out. I should go back to the chat, to the very beginning of the chat, but I don't think I can. No, I can't. My phone don't let me. Yeah. I contemplated giving Purple Aki a spanner when he was first in chat, but for some reason, until Jamie reminded me of something, it was like I hesitated, and now I've left it too long. I've had too many messages coming in. Oh, Purple Lady, trolls aren't to be timed out. No, spanners aren't for timing people out. Spanners are to be connecting with peoples. Because I find peace with the channels, a lot of the channels that come here, a lot of the channels I go to, I find peace. So I give them spanners so they can connect with everybody else that comes to this chat. If they're new or old, for me, if they're grey, it's because I don't know who they are, I don't trust them, or I haven't noticed them, or because I'm being reserved. Hola, Paco. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Sí. Muy bien. Muy bien. Estupendo. Fantástico. Él es ignorante, él no escucha nada. Amigo. That's the old gentleman whose horse I was assisting with last year. Yeah. Nice old fella. Nice family. Just too, the family's just too um, city for the village. Too lively for the village, my opinion. Crazy Purple. We got the Mediterranean Sea. That's where I'm looking at. That's where I'm bathing. The Mediterranean on the Grenada coast, opposite Algeria. Many a times when my phone resets, it'll tell me I'm in Algeria, which I think is quite funny and comical because I'm clearly not in Algeria. That's very beautiful, crazy purple Kirby lady. You know, like knowing we've known each other a year, relaxing, chillaxing in the 420 groups. The 420 groups. There isn't one group up until a crowd from Canada and Oregon came to me panel. I hadn't had any upsets with any American, Canadians, Australians, nobody. Only English, Irish, Scottish, and Welsh on the YouTube up until that point. Thank you, Ultra Collective. Robert Lee, you bugger. I gave you a spanner, you fucker. Or did I just subscribe? Come on, Capitan. Right, Robert Lee. There's a simple explanation, brother. Yeah, I went to YouTube to answer to Jamie's fucking why he's not got a spanner. I went there. I subscribed to people that I unsubscribed from because I unsubscribed from everybody last week. Um, Start fresh again. You know yourself. I've done this like a dozen times. Maybe not. Maybe only 4 or 5 times. But I've done it a few times, anyways. And it's like, what do you call it? Yeah, I subscribed to you. Then I noticed that his house that I'd been cut off. So then, like, yeah, I had to come back and restream. I had full intentions of giving you, yeah. Like I says, people of the chat, they knows that the spanners are not for timing people out. Yeah, they're for you to connect with peoples. You connect with peoples because you want to connect with them. You don't connect with them because I tell you to. You make your own assumptions of how those people are with you in this chat or other chats where you see them. That's not on my back. Hmm? All I can do is give you the blues to connect. When you see the spiteful people, pay attention to them. Pay attention to them. React or don't react. But don't block them. Don't time them out. Yeah? That's not fair. Hmm? That's my job. That's my job. If there's skullduggery going on with the spanners in the chat, if it becomes a dominant thing, a territorial thing where people are intimidated, well, then everybody loses their spanner. And I starts again. And I repeats myself time and time again. Who's not answering you, Robert? Who's not answering you? What was your question? What was your question, buddy? I'll see if I can highlight the answer and see if we can get an answer for you. Oh wow! Happy birthday, Purple Lady's dad. Happy birthday! Wow. Well, Robert Lee, now you can go and click on Crazy Purple Kirby Lady's channel and go and check out. Go and pay attention. I think there's a few surprises there for you. I like what I see. I like what I listen to. Unfortunately for me, though, a lot of the time, Crazy Purple Kirby Lady goes live at 6 in the evening. Hold up. There's a bowhead with a friggin' oh, he's checking out the ladies. You have a good evening, and not sure where you're at yet. We'll get chatting and more inquisitive, or I just leave you to come to reveal where and what you're at, like I've done with most people's. Like I say things that instigate stuff, and people communicate. They share their own scenarios and experiences and informations. So all in good time. Yippee! It's September. No, it's October. Wow, it's September, October. Dogs are allowed on the beach. Yippee ki yay! Loves it, does Captain? I've been allowed here all summer. Womp 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 womp. There he goes, sniffing what he can. He's a good sniffer, but he only likes sniffing dog territories where the other dog's pissing, which is cool. I get a lot of compliments about the Captain Jack's freedom, how he just potters around, smelling the trees, pissing on them. He's very respectful. He's not a begging dog. I've never used him for begging yet. Robert, you didn't get blanked. You didn't get blanked, buddy. Crazy purple Kirby lady don't blank people's. Hola, señorita. She don't blank people's. Buenas tardes, amigos. Bueno. Like a message that I read there from little crazy purple Kirby lady, shit stirrer. She says, like she's occupied. She got people over. It's her dad's birthday. So the life is the life. Yeah, how Captain get received by this dog. His dog's free. He got freedom. Oh, look, he's shitting on the tree. He's actually shitting on the tree. He's half intimidated. There you go. That's nice. Captain's making a friend. Hola, 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 amigo. I interrupted the party. Hmm? Captain was communicating with that dog very well. But that dog got a little bit nervous when I came about. That was nice. I don't know whose dog that is. So for me, that's very nice. Very reassuring. Yep. Now I know my favorite shop's not open until tomorrow, but I'm still gonna go down and have a look. Uh, I thought that was me buddy out on the fishing boat. If I had waited at the beach just that just this bit longer, he would have seen me, collected me, and we'd be out there now. But I came this way; it's too soon. Hey, mi capitán, mi vida, mi amor. So we're gonna walk this way out of the village. Well, not out of the village, but towards the end of the village. That was my favorite bar. Yeah, that was my favorite bar. The Mediterranean. What a beautiful family run bar when I arrived. Yeah. He was charged me phone up there. Got met loads and loads of people from the village. Great introductions. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. And then the family that took over the bar, they rented the bar for a year. Those people's, that family, equally charged me phone, leave me phone and my power pack there to charge up. Go spend time on my boat, come back 5, 6 hours later, phone's fully charged, and do it live. They were brilliant days. So this channel, we knows what's what. We've seen it, we've lived it. Yeah. It don't hurt. He's scared of you, Captain. Hola. Hey, Capitan Jack. Captain Jack. The perro? Captain Jack. Hey, bueno perro. Indy. Hola, Indy. Princess. Hola, Indy. ¿Perdona? You know, ¿tú hablas inglés? Can you say? Can you repeat in English, please? My Spanish is poco.
No, sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be happy. Indy, a good dog. She a good dog. Yes. Yo 9 años en español. Tampoco amigos para hablar español. Mucho tiempo andar. Buenas tardes. Yo, Dagmar. No, bien. Cerrado. Esa no de puta de madre. Es de mierda. Ursa. Me gusta, me gusta más Castel, pero. Un par de Paradiso Aborto. Sí. Pues voy a andar. Capitán, es cerrado. ¿Dónde es marihuana? ¿Para dónde? Ahora. That was a bit naughty. Asking the ladies in public, where's the marijuana? They didn't say marijuana. They said something that sounds like marijuana. Hmm? I'm back. Just bumped into my favorite shopkeeper. There he goes. Buenas tardes. Yeah, Captain Jack's me dog. Yep, he's one of the good fellas. Is our captain, Captain Jack. Mi vida, mi amor, my life, my love. Oh yes. Dagmar is quiet here, and it's nice. Relax. Yeah. Mm. No stresses, no pressures. Very community orientated. Very. I like it. Yeah. And take you around the back streets now. We might lose a bit of signal, but hopefully not. Wow, wow, chicka, wow, wow, chicka, wow. Up there, as you can see, traffic lights. That's because it's a road. Hmm? This village is a bit like a triangle. Yeah. Mhm. But it just gets fatter. Yeah, into the middle, and then it's all like, yeah, it tapers both ends. There's a road there. Oh, one of my favorite smells, jasmine. Wow. I love jasmine. Wow. Mm. So every few sections, there's an outlet. Too narrow for a car, but cars do drive up and down through here. That's very nice. That's like you see a bit of the old. Yeah. Old stable doors. Nice. I like this building, and I think I like the front of that building as well. I think it's that building. This is the back of the church. This is the back of the church. The rear of the church. Here we have a local post office. It's only open half hour a day. Hold on. And put the camera down. Let the people have their. Oh, hold on. Hey, it doesn't matter about doxing myself because, like, that's already been abused by other people. So for me now, all I do is a tourist attraction. I encourage tourism to this wonderful, beautiful village of La Mamola. This is one of the more beautiful flowers that I've ever seen. That is a beautiful flower. Like, look, it's like these pods. And uh, these are the older buildings. On this side, they're the older buildings. Yeah. And these are the newer ones. Shameful, really. Have a quick look, see what they got in the baker. Ed, oh, that smell. Well, not nice bread, but you know, like for me, growing up in Ireland, we had good bread. Yeah. Where's my captain? This is very unusual. Where is my captain? See, a lot of people I know, they be shouting at their dogs, yeah, whistling at their dogs, screaming at their dogs, right? Normally I go that way, so maybe he thinks I went that way. Last scene, I was up here. So, there he is. You little bugger. See, I went with my instincts, yeah? I went knowing, oh, I'm breaking up, because that's the easiest thing to do. Hola. Capitan, mucha cara. Oops. He just got caught pissing on somebody's plant pot. Normally, I got him on the lead, so he doesn't be pissing on the street. Fine, tired. Yeah. Normally, I don't let him piss on plant pots. I don't like it. You know, it's nice people. They don't want to be handling piss. Yes, he's wanting to go that way because he knows there's a lot of plant pots down that way. Other dogs and cats and things like that, they will be pissing and shitting around plant pots. Yeah, I expect to be losing signal in these back streets. It never has been strong for signal in this village. Oh, there's a puppy dog whining upstairs. Nice little village, but I would not want to live here in the village. Being on the mountain is all good, but village life, no, no, not for me. Oh, now I'm following Captain. He wants to go this way. He don't know which way he wants to go, so I'm going this way. He will follow. especially if I'm watching him. He'll definitely be following. Yeah, fair play, Dagmar. So you can relate to what I take on board. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Oh, Captain wants to go this way. Captain goes. Let him lead. There he is. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's saying hello to his ladies. Hola. Hola. Buenas tardes. You is milk. No. Get. That's a couple of his girlfriends. Yeah. Come, Captain. Um, um, oh, you bugger. I told you. You're being silly now. Come on. See, Doggy don't go chasing the bitches. Because Doggy's got his balls chopped off. But Doggy still pisses everywhere. Why not? Right. I know exactly where he goes when he comes down that road now. When he runs away from the mountain, he comes down to see those bitches in there. So if she's in season, he needs his collar and lead. Wickety wicked. So what's happening now? That's it. That's it. Leading us to the ladies. I'll have me go. All right. Don't need tobacco today. I don't really want to fill my pockets up with tobacco neither, just in case it rains. Hola, amigo. Bien. So yeah, at the bar there definitely is no signal. So I'm gonna close down now, and then when I'm going home later, I'll yeah, I'll restream. Hola. Thank you for joining, Dagmar. It seems like we've taken over the chat. It's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a coffee. And there's no signal. Pain in the arse, really. Well, not a pain in the arse, pain in the neck. Not being able to do it live at the bar is terrible. When I'm a millionaire, I'll open up an internet bar. Everyone will know we're live. But until then, check that out. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, they done these stones last. No, maybe they're just starting them. They feel a bit loose. Nice pattern on it. For sale, for sale. All right, my dears. Talk to you all later. Thanking you for joining.